We're back on the Sportsmax Zone. We turn our attention now to rugby. The Jamaica Rugby Union continue preparing for the Commonwealth Games by hosting a 3-match series featuring the touring Texas All-Collegiate Rattlesnakes men's rugby team. Our own Javid Brand prepared this wrap.
The Texas All-Collegiate Rattlesnakes wrapped up their tour of Jamaica on Saturday at the Huey Motor Bowl in St. Andrew, following a 2-1 series win against Jamaica's select opposition. The Texas outfit first defeated the Jamaica Under-23 development team 10-5 before seeing a 34-19 win over Jamaica Club Select team. The Under-23 team then secured a 38-21 win in the final match of the series.
Well, evidently we didn't get the W that we wanted, but you know, again, great day of rugby. Any day of rugby is a great day, and so we all learned from it, and you know, we'll take our experiences back with us and look at some of the film and hopefully be able to correct those things for our next tour. For
Jamaica Rugby, the tour was used to inject interest into their program as they prepare for the Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games and the 2022 Rugby World Cup Sevens in South Africa.
As a tour, it's been amazing. As a team, we came here all from different schools from Texas, and the first couple of days we came here, we had a game right away against these guys right here. It was a real tough match. The rain came down. We're not really used to that in Texas. It comes down a little bit, but it came down hard. And then it capped it off with this tough match against these tough guys. Can't ask for better. Great rugby match, fist fight. That's what it's meant to be. It's a great time. Thank you guys for having us.
I'll have some speedsters out there. Definitely faster and knows how to use their boot to kick for advantage. They definitely, that's what they hurt us with, was the kicks, and I think, you know, if they continue doing that and even to sevens, I think they're going to be solid.
The first couple matches that we played, we kind of fell short, and we kind of went back to the drawing board and fixed everything that we needed to fix. But this game really showed the hearts of every player out there. We really have put everything out there. The Rugby Sevens is one of our biggest mindset right now, and we just hope that we get the opportunity to showcase our talents out there. You know, there's a lot of people looking at us. A big surprise is that we were the underdogs in this match, but we came out with a win.
Well, this tour has essentially put on show some of the young talents for Jamaica Rugby, and it has created a lot of prospects for players going forward in the sevens. Some persons that we're not seeing are now seen, and as a result, it shows that Jamaica is now ready to take back on World Rugby post-COVID, and we're rearing and ready to go.
Yeah, clear upturn in the fortunes of rugby in Jamaica in recent years, qualifying for Worlds and getting ready for the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, excellent to see that the rugby is at this level. Very happy that we'll have a team at the Commonwealth Games to cheer for, and very happy that Jamaica seems to have settled as one of the strong teams in this part of the world, in this region, in this zone that they're in, and that they're hitting their straps. I must say that even from when I was a youngster in primary school, rugby was popular in my community. There was a friend of mine, an outstanding young man who attended St. Catherine High School, he died tragically. His life was cut short. He died in his 30s, may have been 33 when he died, Raymond Pasley. He was the rugby man in the community, in the housing scheme, and he was the one who would lead the games, and I was too small to play. But he at 17 years old, Lance, he had the build of one of the guys who played football with on the side as Corey. He was as tall as Corey was, yes, and as strong as Dell.
Wow.
So he was a tough, you know what,
yeah,
tough unit.
The rugby guys tend to look that way.
Yeah, but he was, so even from then we used to play and watch the leisure rugby in the communities, and this was in the 90s. So yeah, very good to see that the rugby has moved to this level.
Yeah, okay. The world television premiere of CARIFTA 49, The Story, will take place Wednesday evening on Sportsmax. That will be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern Caribbean time. Today we bring you another exclusive clip from the feature produced by and narrated by Donald Oliver.
The Bahamian athletes knew how to have a good time. And this party, inside the athletes' village, is in the aftermath of a fantastic record by their team captain, Keyshawn Strong, in the javelin.
released the javelin. I watched it fly, and I was like, okay, that's the one. I came into the competition very hyped, very excited. Prayed, put God first. Prayed. It's in my scripture. I just left it all to Him.
His record throw came in the first round, 79.89 meters. He broke the old mark of 78.28 meters set by the world champion Anderson Peters from Grenada. Strawn knew it was within his grasp this year after throwing 78.63 meters in March.
Okay, so from last year, me and my coach, we always talk, have daily talks, and he always asks me what is my plans coming leading up to CARIFTA. And I told him I want to get the record, and he's like, he will help me to achieve that goal. Leading up to this day, I kind of feel I was expecting it, had a lot of energy in me, so I went out there and I did what I had to do, the best of my abilities, and just what I said, proved the record.
Yeah, George, I must say that we can't afford to see this one. Donald Oliver tends to put out very special presentations, documentary style, and we've waited a while for this one, and I know it's going to be classic.
Yeah, he's been husbanding this documentary like a child. Well, he's been husbanding it. We don't need to add anything else, yeah? It's been a labor of love for Donald. He's put a lot into it, and I know, without watching it, I know it will be good. Yes. And I can't, just like you, I really am eager to enjoy. I asked him how long was the run time. He said about 86 minutes or thereabouts, because I asked him that yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be a classic. You can't afford to miss this one.
Donald Oliver special. Yes. It's always good.
That's right.
Oh, he told me to make sure I tell the viewers that it'll also be available on YouTube.
Same time in the night?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when it premieres on Sportsmax,
yes,
it will be premiering on
Sportsmax TV, that's on YouTube.
On YouTube as well. All right, today marks 44 days until the opening ceremony of the 22nd Commonwealth Games. This will happen in Birmingham, England. The games are set to run from the 28th of July to the 8th of August. Now, on Monday, the Jamaica Olympic Association held its games launch at the Terra Nova Hotel in Kingston. Stephen Wilson tells us more.
Participation has long been a significant feature of the Commonwealth Games, showcasing both our athletic prowess and brand Jamaica since our first entry in 1934. The launch was arranged to announce the delegation leading Jamaica, but also to drive home this year's theme.
Buying into the vision of the Jamaica Olympic Association and living the mission with us. Welcome to history. Welcome to history in the making. And our theme this year is Our Wealth in the Commonwealth. And those that were before and those that came after epitomize that theme. And therefore, my family of the Commonwealth, in Birmingham, the Jamaica Olympic Association will create a blast. A blast that will signal to the world that we are now totally of age. Not only in track and field, but in other sports.
Commonwealth Sports Federation President Dame Louise Martin, in her video presentation, shared some of the same sentiments.
For Jamaica, as you celebrate the 60th anniversary of your independence, Birmingham 2022 will be particularly special for you and for us. On your special anniversary, Birmingham 2022 will feel like a home games for you, with around 70,000 Jamaicans living in the city and waiting to cheer you on. We look forward to celebrating this special occasion with you in Birmingham at the Games for everyone. See you in Birmingham.
In Birmingham, the delegation will be led by the current chairman of the JFF Technical and Development Committee, Rudolph Speed.
Being a chef de mission is very interesting. Some of the stuff that the chef de mission can do is not written down anywhere. I didn't know that I could even, send home anybody from the delegation, including the president and the general secretary, everybody, right? And it's the most important job when you're the chef. Everybody should try to get this position at least one time in their life. I must tell you, as Nadine said, it's not that easy road when you have to deal with the athletes. It's very difficult, but at the end of the day, we're happy.
living legend and the most decorated Commonwealth athlete, Donald Quarry, had some advice for the chef de mission.
First, I'd like to take advice. I'd like to pass on a good one to the chef de mission. He said something about athletes. It's difficult. It's a lot easier, and this goes to all sports, the head of all sports, if you're doing it for the first time, to understand that the athletes are under pressure, they're nervous, they do and say things sometimes that you don't expect, but you have to absorb it and reach out to them more to calm them down, and it works. So that's just my little gift to you, and it will make your job so much easier.
Speaking about making jobs easier, JOA President gave us a piece of what his post-retirement life may look like. The newest member of the Ravers clan also added,
"It will be a Commonwealth blast in Birmingham, where we will celebrate with a diaspora that is waiting patiently, but with a sense of enthusiasm and conviction for our arrival. And we shall arrive. We shall arrive."
As the theme says, our wealth in the Commonwealth. But from a Jamaican perspective, our wealth is never common.
Our wealth is common.
Our wealth is the Commonwealth.
Our wealth in the Commonwealth.
Our wealth in the Commonwealth.
Our wealth in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, good to see Donald Quarry there, George. Before they started running 100 meters, I think 1970 was the first at the Commonwealth Games, they ran 100 yards. The first 3 100-meter titles at the Commonwealth Games were won by Don Quarry, the Don.
Yeah.
The first one in 1970 was a Caribbean sweep. Quarry won ahead of Lennox Miller with Hasty Crawford from TNT in third spot.
Donald Quarry was a significant actor in something that they don't do often enough in Jamaica. When I was in primary school, the books that the government of Jamaica used to give to primary school students for leisure reading, Donald Quarry was in those books, and his story was told in a succinct way for children to understand.
Yes. Yes.
We as children accepted that this man was a national treasure, a living legend.
Yes.
And yeah, his Commonwealth Games history, rich.
Yeah, and my best memory of Donald Quarry is his 76 Montreal 200-meter gold medal with Hugh Crosskill on commentary, live from Montreal in Canada. Back to wrap this zone after this.
Thank you for watching Sportsmax on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay informed.